It's Friday on Risk and Reward. That means elevator pitch day. One entrepreneur, 30 seconds, a moving elevator. It starts now. I am here with Greg Levitt. He is the founder of Farmivore. Greg, what's it about?
Farmivore delivers a weekly box of 100% organic produce for people who make juices or smoothies at home. There are 20 million households that have a juicer or a high-performance blender like a Vitamix or a NutriBullet. The challenge is finding the time to purchase the ingredients and do all the planning. And so that's where we come in. We deliver recipe-ready ingredient kits that are both healthy and tasty. And so far, we've shipped over 30,000 of those.
All right, just in time for spring. Let's see what the judges say. The pitch from Greg. Now to our judges, Nisa Amoils. She is joining us there, 37 Angels investor, Todd, Breeden, StarVest partners, and Peter Shankman from Shankman Honig, also author of the best-selling Zombie Loyalists. So, Nisa, what did you make of the pitch?
I thought it was great. I'm really interested that you're attacking this market from a different angle, and I'm a big juice person. So my question really centers around you're targeting the purists, the people who, unlike me, are willing to prep and clean their juicers. How do you scale that market to get to profitability, given the fact that you have high shipping and ingredient costs?
Yeah, sure. So I think the first part of the question is it's a pretty large market in that you've got over 20 million households that own the right type of appliance to use the service. And I think the way we scale it is to make sure that our product works not just for the people who are actively juicing every week, but also for the ones who would be juicing if they had a convenient service that made it easier for them.
Mm-hmm. Todd, your take.
Tell me a little bit about the subscription business. What are your competitive advantages against incumbent players or grocery stores?
Sure. So one of the interesting parts of our model is that unlike a grocery store, which we would view as our biggest competition, we don't have to stock massive retail displays with lots of fruits and vegetables that ultimately 30% of which get spoiled. And so we have a big price advantage in the sense that we don't have the spoilage of supermarkets, and we can share that cost savings with our customers.
I got to say, I love this idea. I think it's brilliant. As someone who has a juicer that I never use because I never have time to go out and buy the ingredients or they go bad. As you scale up, what's stopping Fresh Direct or Amazon or something like that from doing the same exact thing?
Yeah, so one of the interesting parts of our business is that we deliver to the suburbs and not just in the dense urban areas where the online grocery players are really starting to pick up some traction. And we do that by leveraging delivery through UPS and FedEx, which the players like Fresh Direct aren't going to be able to compete with in the suburbs.
So far, what's the growth been like?
We've been growing 20 to 30% month over month. It's largely been through word of mouth, a little bit of advertising, but fortunately customers really enjoy the service and they've been sharing it with their friends.
So, Nisa, short and sweet, best of what you've heard, worst of what you heard, what do you think? Would you make an introduction?
I'm very intrigued. I think that you're a very passionate entrepreneur, which is great. You check that box. I would like to just monitor the numbers and your traction for a few months, but I'm definitely willing to introduce you and have a further conversation.
Todd.
Our fund does enterprise software. We don't touch consumers. What I would want to hear before making introductions is really retention. I'd be worried about people doing juice cleanses and not actually becoming full-time weekly subscribers. But I'm going to recommend it to my friends who are avid juicers.
Peter.
I would definitely follow up on this, not only from the health angle and the juicing nuts, people, but just in terms of like January 1st, could be your sales for the year on the weight loss resolution thing. Mm-hmm. As a subscription model, I really like the idea.
All right, Greg. So that's 3 intros. Well done for a rainy Friday. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, judges. Come on, Greg. Come and say hi. Greg Levitt joining us there from Farmivore. We will be right back.